All right, number 5, video testimonials. This one I'm excited for. This is actually a lot of what Macey Media has done over the past few years. Is not all of our videos are gangbusters, fast transitions, travel vlogs, this, that, etc. Now we do have some of that stuff. A lot of it is showing up, having Matt and I there. We've got 2 cameras, we've got a mic on them here, we've got a backup mic there. We make the set look really good with a backdrop. We have good depth of field, so the subject's in focus and everything else blurred in the background. It's high quality, the coloring's great, and they're telling some sort of story, whether it's B2B, whatever it is, but testimonials are huge. And I'll show you a couple of things here. So one very common option, hire somebody like Macey Media, somebody else, or do this in-house, right? You're gonna get great quality. You're gonna show up, they're gonna understand lighting, they're gonna understand audio, they're gonna understand the set, the aesthetics. That's what you're paying for if you hire a company like mine or somebody else to do this. Option 2, leverage a software like Boast.io, send a link to your customers, have them use their smartphone or their webcam on their computer, record a testimonial on their end, and then it sends it back to you once they're done, and you can embed those in all sorts of places. So this is a great software, especially for corporations who are like, hey, look, we just need some video testimonials for clients. Usually these softwares has already thought about some of the logistics, like, oh, I probably need to get a release form signed from this individual so that we can use this for marketing purposes. Those are some of the things that, depending on who you hire, they may not cross those T's and dot those I's. Or if you're doing it internally on a budget, you may not think to cross those T's and dot those I's. But someone like Boast.io, this is a really simple way to scale video testimonials. Now, video testimonials are powerful. Here are a few statistics, then I'll give you a few examples of work that we've done. So I'll start on the left here. 92% of consumers read online reviews and testimonials when considering a purchase. That's not a big surprise. I think most of us in here probably click on those Amazon reviews, right? Or at least look to see what the rating is and how many reviews are on a product before we buy. Customer testimonials and case studies are considered the most effective content marketing tactics. Some of these are really astounding numbers. Here's why some of this is powerful. When we just had round 2 with Stanford, they've been my client for a couple of years, and so Matt and I went out there in April and we filmed 6 more videos for them. Now these are training style videos. They are using these, they're sending them to the doctors within their medical school and the practicing doctors who are doing, life-saving surgeries, and they're trying to teach them principles about quality improvement. So each video focuses on these different things. Well, one of the key elements of every video is that they grab one of the medical professionals who is outside of their quality improvement department, and they grab them and we interview them. And they talk about specific projects that they have worked on. So then they're using these videos all around the world because Stanford partners with people, their School of Medicine partners with people all around the world. So these videos are being shown in India, they're being shown all over the place, but they've got testimonials strategically inserted in there to drive home the points that the quality improvement department wants people to know. And these testimonials are coming from people who have mad respect behind their name. There are these doctors who, like I said, are performing life-saving surgeries every single day, right? So you hear a testimonial like that and you're like, okay, I think I'll listen, right? So Stanford caught that vision, and even within their traditional training videos, they had that testimonial element, and it was just the cherry on top, in my opinion. Matt mentioned that I've done some work for his former employer, Essential Hub, and I don't see Rashay Drake here, but she works for Essential Hub now, and Essential Hub initially hired me to do a couple of videos for them that were training videos that were more, they have their product, they wanted to educate their merchants and their partners. And so we did some training videos, but then we leveraged testimonials, and they would pay for me to come out to whichever client it was. We would film that client, we would do a testimonial with them, and then this is what I really liked about it. eHub, that's their acronym for short. They caught this vision. Not only were they gaining a testimonial that they could use for marketing purposes, but then they paid for my company to then make on-site a marketing video like a 60-second marketing video for that brand. So that was actually a really cool thing that they did, and they used some of their budget to do that, obviously. But talk about a powerful relationship with your client, right? Hey, will you give us a testimonial? In exchange, we're gonna give you a little sizzle reel, right? I just thought it was strategic, it was super cool. But once again, eHub is now, they've uploaded all those to YouTube. They're sending them as case studies to other clients that they're pitching. And they're pitching some big companies right now. eHub does a lot of shipping stuff. So just the power of testimonials. Now, a couple things to remember that I already mentioned. If you're gonna use these in marketing purposes, don't forget to get the press, or to get that release form from whoever you're interviewing so that you can use them. Testimonials come in many forms. One way, and not all of this is video, right? So one of the first things I did after the first round of Stanford is I was like, hey, that's a big brand that I'm working with. Macey Media isn't, we're not established to the point where people are just like, oh yeah, Macey Media, right? Usually it's, oh yeah, Bobby, I know him, right? And then half my reviews mention my first name and not even my company name. This one did both. But one of the things I said to them is I was like, hey, will you just leave me a testimonial, right? So that I have that to be able to market with. This is a screenshot from my website of some of the videos. So right down here, this is an Essential Hub video. Muley Free Reviews. That's one of the companies that is their clients they do all the shipping for, and we went and interviewed them. And then the top two are Stanford, and the middle two are UMC, and then there's a couple others on that page that you're not seeing. And then this was I thought Rashay was gonna be here. That's actually why I put this in here. Because one, she's working for Essential Hub. But two, she was really nice. Just a couple days ago, she put this up to try and drive traffic to this event. And I appreciated that. And that was a form of a testimonial, right? Even if it wasn't in video.